Hey y'all, I'm back again. I know it's been a while, however, I've been doing a lot of internal work for the most part. However, there's a lot of doom scrolling and I guess lack of motivation on my part as to why I haven't been posting as often. I did have a routine when I initially started this back in January. I would journal, and then I would do my recording, and I even had like a poster up there to keep track of it as a visual. However, after 3 weeks, I stopped and the momentum kind of fizzled out. So I've been mostly focused on work and started playing TFT with my husband and not doom scrolling as often. There are times like this weekend, and binge watching a lot of Korean dramas. But I will say one thing that I would like to focus on and share with you guys is that I started reading this book called The Let Them Theory. One of my mentors had provided this to me as something that could help me kind of free myself from the overthinking that I subject myself to. And Mel Robbins, I didn't realize had this book out, but I've heard a couple of her podcasts before, and I love the way she breaks complicated topics down and really is just authentic, relatable, and genuine. When I read this book, I feel like I'm talking to a friend, someone who's just real. And just in like the first 5 chapters or so, it's very freeing of how I can just not try to stop controlling. Like, the goal is to stop controlling other people, because at the end of the day, you really have no control over what people think, how people feel. And there's some things about yourself that you can probably not really control, such as like some thoughts that just pop up and some feelings. However, how you respond to them and how you interact with individuals with that emotion, that is something you can control. And I'm hoping that as I put whatever I learned here into practice, I'm able to build some self-confidence and also save my energy for what matters most. I've been drowning myself with these thoughts of what would people think, or how could I make them feel more at ease. But at the end of the day, I think what I'm trying to do now is to focus on myself. So yeah.